I'm just gonna preemptively ask for forgiveness from the Lord here, because I'm coming in raw and no rubber. I just need to vent. Go ahead and get your Bible out and get ready for some amens, because I'm ready to fucking preach. I just finished watching Promised Neverland Season 2, and it is, without exaggeration, the most abominable, putrid pile of dog shit I've ever seen in an anime. Fair warning, there will be spoilers for this show, though I wouldn't recommend it to even my worst enemy, unless of course you only watch Season 1 and pretend Season 2 never happened. Season 1 of Promised Neverland is a damn near masterpiece. Season 2 is like it's been written by Tommy Wiseau overdosing on ketamine. It is bafflingly bad in every possible department. I didn't watch Season 1 when it was airing, so I went back and watched it over the last week, and it was extraordinary. Promised Neverland Season 1 was absolutely spectacular. I see why it was Ludwig's favorite anime, and now he's probably fucking punching air with how dog shit Season 2 is. It is bad. Like, I'm not exaggerating, it's just not good. It's kind of like in Prison Break, how they break out in the first season, spoiler alert, and then it still continues for like 9 fucking seasons of them breaking out 10 more times or some shit. It's like that, where once they break out, it's all downhill. Season 1 focuses on them leaving the farm. Now, once they've done that, it feels like a show that didn't know where to go with it. I think it has a great universe. You know, I still like the universe of Promised Neverland. Even in Season 2, I think it's very interesting. But it's just so poorly executed. It feels like after Season 1 ended, all of the characters that were really smart got hit with a fucking stupid ray. Cause like, none of the characters are making great decisions anymore. They're not really out-thinking anything or coming up with solutions to problems. They're just getting lucky and having a lot of very convenient encounters, like with friendly demons. Like, it's just not good. Season 1 was built upon outsmarting a world that was entirely against them, this mysterious universe where they are the hunted and they're trying their best to escape. Like, it's fucking baffling how it could end up in the state that it is right now. And it's jumping around so much. For instance, from episode 4 to 5, a year passed. At the end of episode 4, they were escaping from a threat, and in episode 5, a whole year has passed, and they're now doing other things. I'm trying not to spoil anything, and it's hard to talk about why it's bad without spoiling anything, so I'm doing my best, but I think if you sat down and you binged Promised Neverland, once you got to Season 2, you would notice an immediate fucking decline, like GME stock. Like, it has gotten terrible, and rest in peace, GME. Hopefully there's a second wind at some point, and maybe the same could be said for Promised Neverland, but it is just not looking like it. And even it... It's so hard to go into why it's so bad without giving any spoilers, but it really is just sad to see. Now, I understand the manga had a less than satisfying conclusion for most of the readers, so when they said they weren't going to follow the manga and do like an anime-only storyline, I wasn't too upset because I was hoping it'd be like a good ending. I mean, they gave themselves another fucking chance to make a good ending, and they've made it even worse. Most readers agreed that after leaving the farm, it went from like mediocre to bad. It wasn't great. The only good arc was called Goldie Pond, whichever the fuck that is, whatever that means, because I haven't read the manga, and the anime has completely skipped it. They've skipped like 50 chapters worth of information and characters that are just completely gone from the anime, which is disappointing because apparently Goldie Pond kind of slapped, like it was pretty good, and it's just not here in any capacity at all. And instead we've jumped 1,000,000 miles an hour going fucking Mach 5 down this awful, awful path that Season 2 is taking us. It's a shame. Because Season 1, I can't stress enough, I would highly recommend watching Season 1 and then just pretend that, you know, everyone lived happily ever after and it just ended there. That was the end of Promised Neverland when Season 1 concluded. Because, man, it was so good. It was such a fucking banger. There was constant tension, constant changing, and constant need to think hard and make really impossible decisions to escape the farm. I can't suck Season 1's dick enough. I loved Season 1 of Promised Neverland, and I couldn't be more disappointed with Season 2. Season 2 doesn't follow the manga, and in my eyes, that's not an unforgivable sin. I haven't read the manga, I don't really read manga, I'm too fucking cool for that. I'm an alpha chad that only likes the moving pictures and the shooty bangs and titties all over the place in my anime, so I don't really know anything in the manga. But from what I've read, Season 2 has skipped everything in the manga, and I can absolutely feel that because the show is now devolved into like a story time for 4th graders. Spoilers, again, I'm just going to give you another fair warning. Norman comes back in episode 5. And in episode 6, it is spent in a circle where Norman just explains what happened in the manga, but never happened in the anime. So you never get to see any of this shit, and also, some things that happen in the manga just don't even exist in the anime, but anyway, Norman spends the entire time telling you about things that you never saw and never will see in the show. And it's like 10 minutes of just exposition diarrhea. This man is just vomiting facts all over the place, and it sounds like something a child would write. Oh, I was shipped off to this other facility, and I was experimented on, and then I met a guy named Shmi, and then Shmi died, and then I got some superpowers that make me like a super badass galactic emperor. Oh, and I created the ultimate weapon which can kill every demon in the world. Oh, and I'm gonna do this plan tomorrow. All of that happens in a single episode across like 10 straight minutes of exposition in a circle while everyone just looks on and cheers. You go, Norman, yeehaw. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. It breaks like the pivotal rule of storytelling when it comes to like movies and shows, where it's, hey, show, don't just tell. This is nothing but telling. This reads like some kind of fucking fan fiction being read out loud in front of a creative writing class. It's unbelievable that this is the direction this show has taken. The jump from episode 4 to 5 is so fucking incredible. Episode 4 has them running away from somewhere, and episode 5 has it pick up a year later, without telling you anything that's happened in between. It's just, oh, now it's a year later. Oh, and now they're scavenging for food over here. Oh, and now they meet Norman again, who now just spends 10 minutes letting them know that he's created the fucking nuclear demon device to fuck them all in the asshole. It's so fucking unreal. The show, in season 1, I thought was going to be one of the all-time greats. I thought Promised Neverland was on the right path to be like a staple in anime. A show that anyone could pick up and love because there was so much to like about it. Season 2, I don't know how anyone could possibly like it under any circumstances. Even if you were losing your virginity during an episode of season 2 of this show, you would probably still feel gross and disgusted. You'd probably just tell them to just stop, get away. I need to turn the TV off first so I can get this garbage out of here. It is so unbelievably bad. It's insulting. It insults the viewer's intelligence by just breaking everything down for you in like this step-by-step wiki how of what happened that they never showed you and you couldn't possibly know because it didn't bother even going there. It's so bad. And what's even more insulting is the fact that before episode 6 they did a special episode which is a fucking recap of the show. 5 episodes in, they recap it. They recap season 1, which is okay, fine, but no one's watching season 2 without having watched season 1 in the first place, so I don't know who that's for. It's not like someone's grandfather's just all of a sudden going to sit down and watch season 2 of this show and need to be caught up to speed. It was unnecessary. But then they still recap season 2. You're 5 episodes in and you're recapping it. How unbelievably lazy and out of touch do you need to be to think that anyone wants to fucking see that? It's like if Mass Effect's 3 ending got butt-fucked by Neil Breen's visions. Like his writing infiltrated it. It's already fucking terrible, and yet it somehow gets worse. Episode 6 is shockingly bad. It's unbelievable that they could actually put this out there and think anyone would enjoy it. Norman shows up out of nowhere with a miracle drug that he pulled out of his fucking dick hole, with no explanation on what it is, how he got it, where he learned how to make it, why he has a fucking briefcase full of it out of nowhere, who these people are that he's traveling with in their relationship. There's no flashback, there's no explanation other than a single sentence to explain away all of these things, despite them being by far the most important things we've ever heard in the show. I swear, if you thought Game of Thrones Season 8 was horrible, which it absolutely was, you haven't experienced shit until you watch this season of Promised Neverland. The fact that they dedicated a whole episode to nothing but an exposition fucking clusterfuck, where all they do is tell you things that happened without showing you anything or really connecting anything, there's nothing you can do as a writer to fix that. There's really nothing they can do from this point forward to justify where this show is right now. They already skipped an entire year without showing you a goddamn thing. They've skipped crucial plot elements from the manga, which I decided to read about just to get caught up to speed on what should be happening or what should have been explained or what should be going on. And the fact that it's all skipped, I have no fucking clue how they can even salvage the narrative here. It's like there's nothing even animated in this show. Across all of season 2, I can't even think of like many times the characters are even like moving or doing anything. There's like 4 scenes across all 6 episodes that come to mind where they move a little bit, and it all happens in the first episode. Like it's bad. It's really bad. It's not even watching an anime. It's watching someone's PowerPoint where they're trying to pitch you on a show idea that they had, but they're not good at getting it across. It's bad. No one is coming up with good ideas, and for some reason they're ignoring really like obvious and important problems that are presenting themselves, it seems. Again, I can't fucking talk about it because it's a spoiler, but I think if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just really, it's such a letdown. And I just wanted to vent about it because I'm really, really disappointed. Like, extremely fucking disappointed. I haven't done this since Game of Thrones Season 8, but man, this is horrible. I hate to see what they did with such a promising show.
なんで諦める
何を抗うことを